Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our Mindful Practices morning mindfulness class. It is very nice to have you with us today. My name is Stephanie, and I am an SEL specialist for Mindful Practices, and we'll be leading you through our reset session this morning. We're going to start with just a reset breath before we go into anything bigger. So I encourage you to find your feet on the floor, heels, balls of your feet lengthening through the crown of your head. You could choose to close your eyes if that feels comfortable or accessible, or just look at a still point or an object that's not moving in front of you. And we're just going to start with 3 light breaths to reset. Taking a breath in and out. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. All right. Well, again, thank you, everyone, and good morning. Our focus today is on positive self-esteem. So we're going to be doing some movement, some mindful strategies, and a relaxation around our focus, our competency of positive self-esteem. For this, just at the end, if you'd like, we are going to do a writing or journaling exercise. So if you have my prop, everyone, right here, an index card or a journal or a notebook, something to write on or to draw on, I encourage you to take a moment to grab that if it's something that's accessible and available to you. And we will get started. We are going to start with a POT check. POT check stands for pause, own it, practice. And together on the count of 3, whatever area and wherever we're at in our homes, let's say pause, own it, practice. Here we go, all. 1. Pause, own it, practice. And let's start with our pause by getting some heat in our hands for 3, 2, 1, and we'll pause. If you have a table in front of you, or if you'd like, you could rest your elbows on that table or your knees. Glue your hands together and place the crown of your head or the back of your head in the palm of your hands. Or you could just sit up tall and, just like we did before, close your eyes or look at a still point, your choice. And in this pause, taking a moment to breathe out, breathe in, and out. And in this pause, taking a moment to just do a body scan, noticing how your body is physically feeling this morning. Notice if you're holding any tightness or tension in your shoulders. If you are, can you perhaps roll your shoulders back and away from your ears? Notice if you're holding any tightness, tension in your forehead between your eyebrows. If you are, see if you could relax those muscles. Notice if you're holding any tightness or tension in your jaw. If you are, see if you could allow there to be some space between your back molars, and perhaps allowing your tongue to drop down from the roof of your mouth. And in this pause, taking a moment to breathe in and out. And in this pause, taking a moment to also reflect on how you are feeling this Friday morning. Notice if you're feeling happy, calm, ready to go. Notice if you're tired or if your energy is dropped. You're worried or frustrated, angry, sad, mad, hungry. There's no good or bad, wrong or right feeling. Just notice how you are feeling. And take a breath in and a breath out. And in whatever position you're in this moment, I invite you to remove one hand, whether from the back of your head, the table in front of you, and make a fist. And bring this fist to your heart. The other hand can remain where it's at or come and cover your fist, your choice. We're going to own how we're feeling with a thumb check. Thumbs up, you're feeling happy, you're feeling calm, just ready to go. Sideways. You're worried, tired, energy down. Maybe just not feeling your best self. Thumbs down, you're hungry, frustrated, upset, angry, anxious. Just owning wherever you're at, knowing that your emotional state can change in 10 minutes, 10 hours, but this is where you're at right now. Acknowledging it with a breath, breathing in and breathing out. And then from here, we'll unglue our hands, open our eyes. And for our practice, we're going to go into a brain massage and a body check and body tap. Again, modifying whatever you need to make sure it works for you. Taking a moment to get some movement in our fingers, a little blood flow. And from here, we'll bring our fingertips to our forehead and our cheekbones and our chin. Our forehead, just getting some energy in our body for the day, our cheekbones and our chin. And then perhaps to the top of our head. And if you'd like, you can increase that pressure into a light massage. Good for tension headaches, good for headaches that are coming because of looking at a screen for a long time, or just if you're feeling tired or frustrated, whatever the reason, this is something you could do to help reset. For 3, 2, 1, we'll let it go. We'll take a drag across our forehead, fingertips on our forehead, thinking about raking through sand. We'll breathe in and exhale across. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. We'll take one more massage here for temples, a temple massage, I should say. Fingertips on our eyebrow, tracing our eyebrow 3 times. Here we go. Breathing in and out. 1, 2, 3. And then allowing your fingertips to be placed at your temple for some light pressure, small circles going back. Again, another pressure point to help alleviate tension headache. And also, if it doesn't feel comfortable, you do you. Take care of you. Only do the things that feel okay for you this morning. Taking a breath in and out. And then we'll let it go with one more massage down. Breath in and out. Good. We're going to do a little warm up for our torso, a little tap in, so getting some heat in our hands. Again, only if it feels comfortable. A little tap on our ribs. Tap on our stomach. Tap on the side of our ribs. Increase that tap to a pressure massage for your lower back. Moving up, so we're in our lower back around our thoracic spine area, coming back up to that supine, lumbar. And then we'll come back up to the back of our neck, base of our skull. And we'll freeze. And we'll do one more. We're going to do an arm squeeze. I invite you to say squeeze at home. So we're all in our different areas connected for this moment. But again, only do what feels comfortable for you. Getting some heat in our hands. And we'll take a moment to massage our arm down to our wrist with the squeeze. And feel free to use your voice. Breathing in. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Massage for our finger, getting that blood flow through. Shake it 3, 2, 1. Other side. Getting some breath in, warming up your hands. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Our fingers. Shaking it 3, 2, 1. We'll pause. Take a light breath in and out. All right, everyone. So we are going to move into a few yoga poses, some yoga stretches. And when I think about positive self-esteem, for me, the first few poses that come into my mind are star pose, because taking that moment to own it, ground it, and say we're all stars. And then the warrior series, right? I feel like when thinking about positive self-esteem, it's like, yes, I'm amazing. I'm so proud of myself. And with that, it's like, oh, I'm a warrior. So we're going to move through star pose and a warrior sequence and series. Again, You do you, you take care of you. That's our first, second, and third agreement, right? So whatever you need to modify at your house, if you want, if it's accessible to stand, I invite you to stand. If that is not in your prerogative or not at your ability, we encourage you to lengthen through the crown of your head as best as you can in your seat. And you can always think about really just moving and focusing on upper body or whatever is accessible for you. So I'm just going to move myself to the back to have a little bit more room. And I encourage you, if standing is accessible, also taking a moment to find a little space. And we are going to go through our warrior series, really with this focus on positive self-esteem, being proud of ourselves, owning our strengths, acknowledging our strengths, and celebrating our strengths. All right, just taking a step back. So we're going to start in mountain pose. If you're standing, thinking about grounding your heels and the balls of your feet onto the floor, feet could be a little bit apart or together. Thinking about rotating your legs open so that your knees are not locking too much in, but think about rotating your upper thighs and opening your shoulders. So often at those computers we're rounding in, we want to think about really opening up, hands by our side. If you're seated, then I encourage you to find your feet on the floor if accessible and lengthen through the crown of your head. We'll have our palms open and starting with the breath out. From here, we're going to move through a sunrise breath series. Just breathing in. Exhale, arms to our side. Good, stretching out those muscles between our rib cage. Breathing in. Hands to our heart. Breath in. To our side. Once more with a stronger exhale. We're repeating a little quicker and faster and stronger. Breath in. To our side. Breath in. To our heart. Breath in. To our side. Good. And from here, we're going to open to star pose. Opening our feet, toes slightly open, arms out. Finding our grounding, lengthening through the fingertips. Staying for a breath in. And a breath out. Breathing in and out. From here, we'll press our arms down and we're going to get ready for our Warrior One pose. So for Warrior One, we're going to think about turning our toes to the front, new front, and our back toes slightly out to the side. Our front leg is going to bend over our ankle. Our knee goes over our ankle. If we go too far past, think about bringing that knee back. If you need more space, you can do a little toe heel and bring that other opposite leg, your back leg, a little farther back. You want to think about headlights on a car right here with your shoulders. So if you're twisting, you want to bring your shoulders and your hip bones forward. If it feels all right for your body, for your shoulders, we're going to extend our arms up into Warrior One. Staying for a breath in and a breath out. Breathing in and out. From here, we're going to open to Warrior Two. Breathing in, lengthening as we exhale, we press open. Toes can do a little toe heel. Toes face one direction, opposite direction, knee over our ankle, heart to our new front, I should say. Shoulders open, fingertips out, looking over your fingertips. Taking a little flow, a little movement in our Warrior Two. We're going to lengthen our leg, fingertips to the ceiling. Exhale, press down. Shh. Breathing in and down. Shh. Breathing in and down. Shh. And then from here, we're going to go into Reverse Warrior. Taking a reach up and over. Arm can be on your leg or bending your elbow. Opposite arm is up and over. Taking a breath in to lengthen. Exhale, reach over. And notice if you start to lengthen that knee, see if you can keep it over your ankle. Breathing in. Exhale. Breathing in. Back to Warrior Two. And then Warrior Three. We're going to take a breath in. Return to Warrior One to prep. A little toe heel for our back leg. Taking a breath in to lengthen. As we exhale, we're going to press our arms to our side, shift the weight into our front leg, Back heel, turn your toes to the floor. This is warrior three. We could stop right here, head to heel connection. If you'd like to try a more full expanse, you really want to think about maintaining a line through the crown of your head out through your heel. For us today, we'll keep our hands at our side for warrior three. Breathing in to lengthen. Exhale, a little micro bend in your supporting leg. If your heel goes up, your head tilts down, kind of like we're making the letter T. Breathing in to lengthen and exhale. If you need some support, you can always rest your hand on an object in front of you. Breathing in, exhale, we'll come back to mountain. Turn to our front and let it go for 3, 2, 1. Stay here for a reset. Breathing in and out. Taking our sunrise breath with a strong exhale, sharp movement. Breath in to our side. Breath in to our heart. Breath in to our side. And then transitioning to our warrior series on the other side. We'll take our leg, front, back, space between, so thinking not on a tightrope, but on a train track. So space between our feet. Toes to the front, knee over our ankle, back toes slightly at an angle. If you need more space, you could do a little toe heel, separate and have length. Think about headlights on a car on your hip bones and your shoulders. Turn those headlights to the front. If accessible for your shoulders, we're going to bring our arms up over our head. If not, just keep them at your heart. Taking a breath in and out. Really thinking about turning your hips to your new front. Breathing in and out. And then from here, opening to warrior two. Breathing in, lifting up, opening, pressing to warrior two, perhaps toe heeling the foot to have more space in between if needed. Knee over your ankle. So if it's going too far, bring it back. Shoulders over your hip bones, arms out, looking over your fingertips. Staying for a breath in and out. And then taking that flow with our breath, lengthening our leg, reaching fingertips to the ceiling. Exhale, press down. Breath in and down. Breath in and down. And then practicing reverse warrior. Breathing, reaching up and over. Back arm could rest on your leg or bend at the elbow. Flipping your palm, heart to your front. Breathing in and exhale over. If your shoulders reach it up, see if you can allow your shoulders to rest down. If your leg is lengthened, see if you can keep that knee over your ankle. Breathing in to lengthen. Exhale. Breathing in. Exhale back to warrior two. And then transitioning to warrior three. Toe heeling that back foot in and maybe a little closer. Finding our warrior one to begin. Hip bones to the front, shoulders to the front, breathing in. Exhale, press your arms to your side, shifting the weight into your front leg. Back toes, turn to the floor. Head to heel connection, you could stay right here. Or if on the other side you had a little bit more of a balance challenge, maybe you'll give it a try here. Breathing in to lengthen. Exhale, reaching up and over. Breathing in to lengthen. Exhale. Breathing in. Exhale. And then finding mountain pose. And turning to join together in mountain. And shake it out for 3, 2, 1. Letting that go. Whatever that practice was for you today. And knowing that our body is always in a flux of change throughout the day, not even day by day, but just throughout the day. So if you tried this again, it might feel a little bit different, and that's okay. Let's take a moment before we come back together to take our sunrise breath strong and with light exhales. So finding our feet together, toes together or slightly apart, rotating our thighs open, our shoulders open, arms by our side, staying for a breath out. Here we go. Breathing in, arms up and over. To your side. Breathing in to your heart. Breathing in to your side. Now strong and sharp. Breath in and out. Breath in and out. Breath in and out. And then once more light. Breath in, slowing it down. Snaps to you all. Thank you for giving the Star and Warrior series a try for whatever that means for you. Maybe you were just looking and listening and observing. Snaps. Maybe you were participating and giving it a try and modifying. Snaps. Maybe you did the whole thing. Snaps. All right choices. Doing what works for you is the right choice, of course. So now that we added a little strength to our body, whether physically in our practice or just having a moment to watch and observe, we're going to take this power that we built within and we're going to transition it to a relaxation exercise. I encourage you to find a position that feels comfortable for you. So perhaps it's sitting with your feet on the floor, lengthening through the crown of your head. Perhaps it's just like the start, resting your elbows on your leg, hands together, or elbows on a table in front of you with your head in your palms. Perhaps it's lying down on the floor or your couch. Whatever that position is, I want you to take a moment to make sure you find a position that feels accessible, comfortable for you. And as you're transitioning, I'll wait 2 breaths. All right, everyone. In whatever position you're in, knowing that you can always adjust as needed, take a moment to either close your eyes or look at a still point, a still object. And know that in our practice, if you ever need to change between the two, of course you can. Just taking this moment now to either close your eyes or look at a still point. And in this pause, taking a breath in and a breath out, breathing in and out. And as your eyes are closed or looking at this still point or object, taking a moment to release any tightness, tension you may be holding in your body right now, just like we did at the beginning of our session. Notice if you have any tightness or tension in your shoulders. If so, if you can relax your shoulders down your back. Tightness, tension in your forehead, between your eyebrows, around your eyes. Tightness, tension in your jaw, in your neck. Maybe you're holding or gripping some muscles in your elbows or your arms or your wrists or your fingertips or in your legs. Just finding a position that feels comfortable and relaxed for you. And take a breath in and a breath out. And with your eyes closed or looking down, take a moment to reflect, sitting quietly and thinking, reflecting on something that you know you're very good at. Whether it's an academic subject that you teach, maybe it's with supporting a student, maybe it's being a good friend, singing, cooking, an athletic activity, or creative expression. Maybe no one else knows you're good at this. Maybe you've never had a chance to share this skill with anyone else, but you know you are good at this. Maybe you're a good listener or have a wicked sense of humor. Pick one thing and take a breath in and a breath out. And with your eyes still closed or looking at a single point, as we take our next breath in, feel that sense of confidence as you breathe in, inhaling, as you think about what you are good at. Breathing in a sense of confidence that you have when you are doing this activity. Taking a breath in again, breathing in a sense of confidence you have when you are doing this activity. You can be very proud of how good you are at this thing. Breathe in the confidence and feel that confidence growing even stronger. And as we breathe in, quietly say to ourselves, I feel confident. Feel that confidence in your body. Inhaling, quietly reflecting, I feel confident. And then letting it go. Breathing in, I feel confident. And then let it go. Breathing in, I feel confident. And now as you exhale, smile to yourself. When you inhale, feel that confidence fill your body. You can feel that confidence in your heart. You could feel it in your arms, your legs, your fingertips, your toes. And when you exhale, smile to yourself. Breathing in, I feel confident. Exhale, own it with a smile. Breathing in and breathing out. And throughout our day, I encourage you to pause and quietly reflect in your mind. I breathe in and I feel confident and happy with who I am. I exhale and I smile. I breathe in. I feel confident and happy with who I am. I exhale. I smile. Taking a breath in and out. Wherever you're at, eyes closed or looking down, I invite you to take a moment to bring that movement into your fingertips and a light tap against your forehead, the crown of your head, and any place else that needs a little more attention, massaging your neck, your shoulders, your elbows, your wrists, your palms, whatever you need for 3, 2, 1. We'll unglue our hands, open our eyes, and as a community, let's take 2 strong and 2 light lying breaths to end our time. Taking a breath in, strong breath out. Breath in, strong breath out. Light breath in and out. Light breath in and out. Thank you again for those of you who are joining us in real time, or maybe at a later time. I wish you a mindful morning and a mindful day, and hopefully locking in and finding those moments of pause to really think about what you are proud of about yourself and holding and locking in that confidence. I wish you a pleasant day, and we at Mindful Practices are thinking about you and holding you all in our thoughts and in our hearts. Thank you.